Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my last silver and gold pickup for the entire year of 2023. Now before we go any further, there will still be unboxings on this channel because I am still subscribed to the Tudor Beast series from the Royal Mint. I'm also subscribed to the Harry Potter series, which I'm still yet to receive 2 coins from that series. So there are still going to be unboxings on this channel, and there obviously will still be content. I have been posting minimum 1 video every single day for as long as I can remember. So I will still be posting content on this channel. Now you have to remember that I've been stacking for coming up to 2 years now. So I have got quite a lot of weight in my stack. And when I first kind of got my head around stacking, I did heavily go for the tubes and the bars and things like that. So I was adding quite a lot of weight quite quickly into my stacking journey once I realised that the aim of the game with stacking is to get as close to spot price as possible. I started chucking in the tubes and the big 1 kilogram bars and the kind of more bulk purchases to get as close as I could to spot. Now, in light of recent events, and what I mean by that is the 3 banks that have currently closed in the US, you'll see that the spot price of gold and silver has absolutely shot up this week and over the last couple of days. Now, I'll put some graphs on the screen now to show you what I mean. And for me, I'm a long-term stacker. I plan to stack for minimum 20 years, possibly 30 years. Eventually, my stack will be turned into deposits for rental properties. My end goal is to retire on rental income. So that was always my goal, and me buying different assets in terms of stocks, crypto, and precious metals was always a plan to diversify and get to the end goal quicker. So with that being said, because I plan to stack for, like I said, another 20 to 30 years, I don't feel the need to be still continuing to buy when the price of gold and silver is on the rise. Now, I do definitely see gold and silver continuing to rise now with what's happened with the banks in the US. People are going to lose their confidence in the banking system. They're going to want to put their money into something that could potentially be classed as safer. And you can already see by the graphs I showed a minute ago that a lot of money has been flooded into the precious metals market over the last couple of days. So for me, I will be sitting out the rest of this year in terms of bullion purchases. Like I said, I've got a couple of series that I'm subscribed to and I will still be getting those and unboxing those. But in terms of adding weight to my stack and making any additional purchases on top of those subscriptions, I just won't be doing it. I don't need to be adding weight to my stack when the price is inflated. Now this year, like I said, I think will continue to slowly rise. People will continue to flood to the precious metals market and it will continue to push up the price. Now I do feel once things level out again, you'll get the people that stick with precious metals and they really love it and they've kind of found a new passion. But then you'll get people that sell up and then it will cause the price to drop a little bit again. So it's very similar to when everyone starts the gym in January and you go to the gym and everyone's New Year's resolution is to go to the gym, and you walk into the gym in January and it's absolutely packed with people. You can't get on any of the machines. You're standing around waiting in queues. Come February or March, the people have already got bored of going to the gym and the gym starts getting a bit quieter again and going back to those people that are actually really committed long term. So enough of my kind of plan for the rest of this year. Let's get into my final 2 bullion purchases of 2023. Now let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, because some of you will probably be a bit disappointed that I'm not going to still be adding weight to my stack throughout this year, but I hope you kind of understand my reasons. Like I said, I've already got quite a large stack of precious metals already, so I'm not at the early stages where I'm still accumulating, so I can afford to take the rest of this year off and then go again once the price, like I said, levels out and people start selling, people that aren't in long term. Now I might be wrong, it might continue to rise, we might not see another dip, we might head into 2024 and the price is still going up, and then I'll regret not continuing to buy this year. And that's the kind of thing, the risk you take when you have a bit of time off from any investment vehicle. That's why it's always good to dollar cost average or pound cost average, because then you're always getting the best return over a long period of time. But this is just my personal preference. This is the way I think the markets are going to go. I think they're going to continue to rise as people lose more and more confidence in the banking system. But then I do think next year we're going to see it level out again. Like I said, I could be wrong, and I'm not a financial advisor, so obviously you've always got to make your own decisions when you're doing any investments. You don't want to watch any YouTuber and completely copy their strategy or their plans, because everyone's budgets are different, everyone's end goals are different. So you just want to do what you think is best based on the research that you've done. So this one I'm first unpackaging here are from Backyard Bullion. Now he had a really great deal on these. I think they worked out about £24 an ounce or something like that. Really good deal. And you know, with Backyard Bullion, when you're buying from him, he Sigma tests everything on his Sigma machine, so you know it's the real deal. He sells on behalf of a third party, and he makes like a bit of commission in between. But like I said, you get that security of him testing the metals and guaranteeing that they're the real deal, instead of kind of going straight to the source. So you can see these are 2020 Britannias, and like I said, they're bullion coins, got a nice price on them, and I couldn't resist picking these up. So that's the first package that I have for you today. The second one is from Sean Oliver. Now, I've brought a couple of items from Sean Oliver the last couple of days, and I've always watched his channel. I'm going to cut my hand off in a minute if I don't concentrate. Now, I've always watched his channel and I've always enjoyed his content, and I have brought stuff from him in the past, but over these last couple of days he's really had some items that have caught my attention. And he also had some bullion silver, and I think I paid a very similar price. I think it was like £24-25 an ounce for these as well, and I think he's got quite a lot left. I think he got a lot in bulk, so if you head over to his channel you'll be able to pick up some of these still. But these are maples, and I've said it before, they're my favourite bullion coin of all time. I absolutely love the maple coin. Really nice design. I love the radiant lines on the back, all the security features. I just think it's a gorgeous looking piece of silver. Now, it wouldn't make sense for me to stack these too heavily, because I will incur capital gains tax, because it's not my country's currency like the Britannia is. You can see it's got a face value of £2, so it's my country's currency, so I won't incur capital gains tax on these. However, any other country's bullion I will. But I just really enjoy them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous looking pieces of silver. And as always, when you're buying from these big YouTubers that have kind of got a reputation, you know you're getting the real deal. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Like I said, these will be my last bullion silver purchases of 2023 for the reasons I just mentioned. Like I said, thanks very much for watching my videos. Thanks for all the support, and I hope you have a nice day. Now, I just wanted to add something for those of you that have watched all the way to the end, because I didn't mention it as I was unboxing these, but it's something I wanted to kind of touch upon at the end of this video. Now, a couple of these coins are going to a work colleague, and I've said it in many videos before, you do not want to talk to people about your stacking, not even close family. There's no need to publicize the fact that you have precious metals in your possession, because it just opens up security risks. And you should be storing your precious metals on different sites anyway, not just in your own property. But nevertheless, you don't want people knowing about your stacking. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. However, there are a select few people that I do talk to about investments, and they do know that I stack, and they're only really close friends that I trust. Now, one of those close friends, like I said, is a colleague at work, and he currently doesn't have any precious metals. He has a few stocks and crypto and things like that, but he doesn't have any precious metals. Now, when Backyard Bullion posted these for a nice price, I just dropped him a message and said, did you want me to get you a couple? And he replied saying yes. So a couple of these are going to be going to a colleague at work, and I just think it's really interesting when you do introduce precious metals to someone else that hasn't got any currently. You just don't know what doors it's going to open. Like I said, you don't really want to publicize it to everybody, because it's a bit of a risk. But those people that you do trust and you do talk to, I do think it's a good idea to kind of get them interested in it, because you just never know. This guy that I work with that's going to be picking up 2 of these from me, you never know where it's going to take him. It could make him get addicted to them and start pumping a lot of money in there instead of wasting money on material things. And then it could really, really help his financial future. So I just think it's really interesting when people just pull the trigger, and fair play to him for buying these, because obviously this is just around about £50 he's spending on an asset that he doesn't really know much about, but he's put his trust in me to pick him up some silver that's the real deal. I'm going to put them in this flip so it's a bit more interesting for him. I'm going to do the other one as well, and I'm going to make sure that he's getting some coins that are good condition as well. I'm pretty sure all of these are fairly good condition. Yeah, not many, well, not any milk spots I can't see, so that's a nice surprise from the Royal Mint. So yeah, I'm going to put them in this flip for him so it's a bit more interesting, and then I'm also going to put them back in one of these as well, just so you've got something to kind of unpackage a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. Have you introduced anybody that you know, any close family or friends, into your stacking journey, and have they taken up the hobby as well? Because it is really satisfying. I'm actually really looking forward to going into work tomorrow and handing these over to him, because who knows what this will start. This could start a fire in his belly for stacking. So yeah, just wanted to add that to the back of the video. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.